Adaptive Saber Parts switch section number 8. Now I've had a little bit of trouble installing the switch itself into this piece because the outer piece and the inner piece don't necessarily line up correctly, and in addition to that, the depth of the hole is somewhat deep. So what we're going to do to properly install this switch, as you can see, it's just not going to fit in here, and that's about the best I can do. Now you don't want to jam it in and ruin the threading on the switch itself or risk breaking the electronics. So what we're going to do is take off the outer piece. You're going to need a simple Allen wrench set. The small Allen wrench that comes with your ASP Saber will not quite do. You need something a little bigger. Now, so we're simply going to take this piece off. It takes about 2 rotations of the screw. Comes right off. Now you can see that I already have my plug set up and glued into the top hole. This switch section number 8 actually has 2 holes in which you can install your switch. I'm opting to go with the bottom one. I recommend most people do the same because the top section can be somewhat hard to press a button in here with your thumb. I have normal sized hands and it's somewhat difficult for me. I've even seen people with smaller hands have some difficulty. So I recommend putting the plug in the top hole, gluing that in, and then installing the switch in the bottom hole. So what we're going to do is, now that we have this piece off, we're going to put the switch through here. Now making sure that your electronic connector is pointed towards the bottom where the handle section and the battery in your Saber will be. We're going to slide this in nice and carefully, and you can see the contact is right down there. We'll straighten that out a little bit. Now you want to be careful not to rotate your switch inside this section, because as you can see, the electrical contact itself is longer than the width of the section. So if you rotate this you will actually break the switch itself. So we're going to now screw this on. Make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, switch is in place. Now we need to get the nut onto the switch. Oops, let's get that on there right. Okay, just need to get it on the threading. There we go. Start spinning this on. Sure are a lot of threads on this thing, but we're almost done. Okay, now there you have it. The nut itself does not quite sit flush with the casing itself here, so you want to take a little bit of clear glue and put it underneath this nut, and then you will be nice and secure. And there you go, switch installed on an ASP switch section number 8.